This is the strongest and the fittest I've been. I'm going in there for a demolition job. He come out of car, he come out like a madman. I really don't think it goes longer than 3. And that's honest truth.
Okay, so John Barber, for anyone who don't know, can you just tell everybody who you are to BOSH Boxing?
Yeah, I'm BOSH Boxing's first ever unlicensed champion, super lightweight. 7-0. I think I fought on nearly every show he's put on, to be honest. I think I missed one of his first shows or maybe 2. But yeah, he's first ever unlicensed champion, 64 kilo.
Good man. And just for the people that haven't watched you fight in BOSH Boxing already, explain your style a little bit, please.
I think people might say I've got a bit of an aggressive style, very much of a pressure fighter. But I think in the gym, I'm trying to find a style that suits me. But I'm always trying to tweak my style, really, trying to find out what's best against other styles. So if I need to take a backward step, I'll take a backward step. But predominantly, I do like pressure fighting. I do like to stick it on them and have a little bit of a slugfest, as I'd say.
Good man. Yeah, I agree. Watching your fight now, looking back at your fights on BOSH Boxing, is there anyone that stands out the most? What's been your favourite fight so far?
On the BOSH Boxing one, it's got to be probably Brendan Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, he's a great fighter, very skillful. And he just talked to me the whole fight. Like, literally, it's probably one of my best performances. Like, we was just talking after the fight, and it was just, he's a funny lad, like, great lad. I got a lot of time for Brendan. So, yeah, that's probably my most enjoyable one from BOSH Boxing.
So, prep for your up-and-coming fight, how would you say it's been going so far? I know you've still got 7 weeks until the fight itself, but it's a fight that's been called off because of, obviously, you not being well yourself.
Yeah.
So this fight camp's probably been going on a lot longer than others.
I just had a horrible period where I was just injured. I had shoulder injuries, my foot. After my foot injury, I had a wild flu and chest infection. So it was just horrible. I was really down and depressed, and then I shook that off. Started my camp 3 weeks ago. And I can honestly say, I know everyone says it all the time, but this has literally been the best start to a camp I've ever had. My weight's never been so better. I don't think I've ever been so fit this early on. And I just think with another 7 weeks of this, I feel like this will be a career best performance.
Yeah. So Peter, we obviously know he's aggressive, he's strong. You fought probably people quite similar in the past.
Yeah.
Would you say he's your strongest opponent so far?
I don't know. Brendan Collins was quite a big lad. He was quite strong. He's fought at multiple weight classes. I don't know. I can only see I only say what I've seen. And he come out of Kai, he come out like a madman. You know what I mean? I think because Kai was maybe a little bit smaller, I think maybe he overwhelmed him a bit, caught him with a few unorthodox shots, as they say. You know, a bit unpredictable. But I don't know. We'll see what it's like when we get in there.
Yeah, 5-2s. How do you see each round going out, round by round?
If he comes to fight me like he did against Kai, I really don't think it goes longer than 3, and that's the honest truth. If he boxes and he wants to move and makes it a little bit more awkward, then I don't know, maybe a later stoppage. But the way I'm going, I'm feeling strong. No disrespect to Peter, but this is the strongest and the fittest I've been. So
good man.
I'm going in there for a demolition job.
All being well, 5th of October. What's plans after the fight?
Well, Brad's obviously got his league to his pros that he's set up. Obviously, got a lot of good lads competing to win titles on his show, and this will obviously be my last title defence. So I'll have a sit down with Brad, sit down with a few of his associates, and I'll see what's on offer. But failing that, I just want to try and fight the best competition at any weight class that I can compete at, really, on this circuit. So the door's open. I don't really try and look too much in the future. I take it one step at a time and. Every day, you know yourself, Key. You probably wake up one day, you want to take over the world. Next day, you think, you know what I mean, innit? So
yeah, of course.
Just see what's there. That opportunity's there with Brad and his lead to the pro. So it'll definitely be something that I'll sit down and.
Good. I know a lot of people that watch you box, and myself, I always think you've definitely got the style, and you're definitely good enough. Is that something you want to pursue in the future, professional boxing?
I would never say no. Like I said, I'd have a sit down, see what's on offer, see what's best for me.
Yeah.
Because boxing's a hard sport. If you want to try and make a living from this, it's very, very difficult. Very many few people do make a decent living out of it. Yeah. So I'll sit down, see what's on offer, see what's in front of me, and make a decision from there. Really, see what the crack is.
Good man. So you mentioned you're now 7-0. How long has that took? How long have you been competing for now?
Properly on this circuit, I think it's coming up to 3 years. 3 years I've been actually stepping through the ropes. But as far as training, I've been training on and off since I was a kid, man, since I was about 16 years of age.
So would you say 3 years you've been
proper? I've took it serious for the last three years. That's where I changed my lifestyle and I moulded myself around boxing rather than trying to mould boxing around myself type of thing. Yeah. So yeah.
So how old was you when you officially started, like just training?
Probably about 15, 16. Started off down CTs with Colton, Powell and Steve. Like I said, I was, as you know, when you were young, you don't really know what to do. So I used to play lots of sports. Steve and Colton had the gym down in Acott Green, and I just used to start training with them. They took me under the wing and basically kept me off the streets and give me something to do in the gym. And I just started boxing from there. And I was on and off for years, like in and out of the gym. I'd probably pop in there maybe once a week, like part-time in it. Yeah. And I was just a bit of a drinker. As I got older, I started drinking, smoking, doing all the naughty stuff that most teenagers do. And then I just got to a point where I thought, you know what, I can't carry on like this. I've got children and I don't want to be getting to 40 and thinking, oh, I could have done that. And I wanted to be like that. So I just remember sitting there one day, and it was after a few beers, and I said to myself, as many people do, like, oh, you know what, I've had enough of this. And I seen Brad put out a post on Instagram, and he was looking for fighters for a September show. I think it was back in 2021. And I just thought, in the morning, I messaged him then, actually. I thought, I'm going to message him now, and I'm going to say to him, I'm interested in fighting on this card. Like, I'll make the change today. And I messaged him, and he messaged me back in the morning saying, listen, great, I want you to come down to the gym, have a pad session on me. I'll see what you like, and we'll go from there. And went down. First time I ever met Brad, and worked from there. And he obviously was in pro, but I weren't fit at all. I weren't very technically good. I didn't have no feet. You know what I mean? I was a bit sluggish, and man, from there, me and Brad struck it off, and he's just helped me all the way. Look, without Brad and with his platform, I wouldn't be competing, and without people like Colton and Steve, who took me under the wing from when I was young, I wouldn't have had an interest in this. Yeah. So I owe them lads a lot. So big shout out Colton, Steve, Brad Boshers.